No, I've texted her a couple of times and, told her I hope she was sleeping in. And, I think that every, someone was asking me earlier today about leaving the Today Show. I think change and new challenges keeps life interesting and exciting. And I think, if you do something too long, it starts to feel stale, no matter how exciting the job may be.
Yeah.
And so I was excited for Hoda, having, anchored the Today Show for 15 years, to go and try new things and challenge herself and be in different venues. So I'm really excited for her. I watch some in the morning. I'm usually up and out, and to be honest with you, like so many people, I get a lot of my content digitally. So I do, but not consistently, not like I used to, and not like I did when I was actually on it. We have a really robust media company, and I am really happy gravitated to digital content creation when I pretty much saw the writing on the wall that linear television was on the decline and continues to decline, that most people, I think more than half of people, are getting their news and information from their digital devices. I love being the boss of me and not being sort of handcuffed by this sort of, really caring deeply about the ratings and the minute by minute ratings and what do I need to do. I cover stories that I think are important and people respond to that. And I think people have developed a trust in me through the years that makes them turn to me in big news moments. And I love the immediacy that social media affords you. I can do things live at the drop of a hat. I don't have to wait till a time slot the next morning. Mm-hmm. So I can be incredibly responsive to breaking news. And then I'm also developing documentaries. I have a scripted program that I'm developing that looks like it's going to go soon, that I'll be announcing. I can iterate content to match the various platforms it may be on, longer interviews on YouTube, sometimes on Instagram, but also shorter clips on different platforms. So I think we have a very modern media company. It's a really, really wonderful event. Mm-hmm. I love being here in Tucson. I love Exact Sciences. And I love the team we work with. I'm so impressed by them as an organization and their values. And so this is the third time I've come to the Cologuard Classic. I'm not a big golfer, but I've met with almost, 300 colon cancer advocates who are working all across the country to bring attention to the second leading cancer killer of men and women combined, and to make sure people know that it is a highly preventive but least prevented disease, and people just need to get screened. So March is a great time for me to be the nagging fishwife and remind people that they need to get screened for colorectal cancer. Well, I always tell people getting screened for colon cancer may not be at the top of their to-do list, and they may feel nervous or anxious, but when you compare it to being diagnosed with colorectal cancer, there's just no comparison at all. And it is a relatively easy process, and it can save you miles of heartache. And so I always say, just do it, like the Nike commercial says, and get it done, and know that that's something you can cross off your list and not worry about. And colon cancer is very unique in that it can be detected early and eradicated completely. If you find a precancerous or even a cancerous polyp and it hasn't penetrated the colon wall and entered the lymph nodes, you can be completely cured of the disease. Yeah. So it's one of those things where your fate is in your hands if you take advantage of screening.